Hi, welcome to Pandora's Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Virgo for the year 2016. This is an overview of your entire year, Virgo. So please check your rising and your moon sign because that will give you more information on the energies that will be available to you. But let's start with this reading right here. You have in the challenge position the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a card that represents reaping the fruits of your labor. And this is someone who, clearly you have been working towards something, towards developing something in 2015, Virgo. So this is why your focus in the year 2016 will be finally seeing the results of this hard work. We can see here someone who is looking at the fruits blooming, basically. So this is your focus, getting to see the results of your hard work. In the center of the reading, you have another seven of wands. Now, given that you have two sevens, I would say perhaps the month of July is going to be very important, or the number 7 could be very important throughout the year. I've seen in several signs thus far that the middle of the year seems to be like a breaking point or a turning point, and up until the first half of the year is going to be a bit rockier, and the second half is going to be smoother, nicer, just perhaps easier to navigate that second half. But going back to this, you have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a card that talks a little bit about stress. It talks, about having to deal with a lot of things at the same time, a lot of things at once. All the ones popping up here, and this character fighting against those ones are the many things that you're going to have to deal against. So, to me, this represents that you will have to deal with many things before actually seeing the results. It seems to me that you tried very, different paths to see this type of success, to see results of your labor. And as those things start to work in 2016, you will have to deal with all of them at the same time. Okay, so it's a good thing, but it also can be stressful. So be mindful of that, especially with Virgos being so driven to attention to detail and having to be everything perfect. Don't stress so much. Now, this is why this is a year for you to develop inner strength. You have in the position of the things you cannot change the card of the strength, the only major arcana card that you have in the reading. The strength talks about, like I said before, inner strength. It's not about physical strength. We see someone who is she's taming a lion with a necklace of flowers. I mean, it's something that has nothing to do with physical strength. Her face is really peaceful. This has to do with also, inner strength has to do with peace, okay? With our knowing that we are doing what we're supposed to be doing, and we are where we're supposed to be, physically, in our inner path in life. So this is something, this inner knowing and this inner strength to hold on even throughout perhaps more difficult times. It's something to develop throughout 2016, okay? Because you will be tested in that form, Virgo. But the good thing is that you have in the position of the things in the help that you're going to receive, you have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a card that represents the union of soulmates. So for those of you who are single, 2016 is a great year to find a partner, to find also it's a meaningful relationship. It's not something that it's a fling or something like that. It's meaningful. It could also be that you're, for those of you who this is related to work, could be that you decided that you have to deal with too many things, so you find a partner, a business partner, and you find someone with whom you connect. Okay, you're kind of like in the same wavelength. I always say soulmates don't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be our own children, it could be our siblings, it could be our, I don't know, friends, okay, or even co-workers. So it has a romantic vibe, yes, a very strong one, but I think that goes for those of you who are single. For those of you who are not, who are, you know, in committed relationships, then this will manifest in a different form in life. But regardless of how that manifests, 2016 is a year for you to work as a couple, because that will relieve the stress. Okay, as the outcome cards, you have two. You have, well, the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a card that represents having possibilities. This is a man who has the world on the palm of his hand, so he has options. There's a feeling of, and not just a feeling, it can really materialize into being able to do whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, feeling that you can accomplish all, or that you can do whatever it is that you want to do. Also, the Two of Wands represents partnerships. So again, it's another card that cements this Two of Cups. So it could very well mean that you are partnering up with someone to enlarge your business, for example, or to complete and launch a certain project because you realize it's simply too big for you to accomplish it on your own. 2016 is a year for you to really work with someone else. Don't close yourself off, okay? Because that will make the stress even bigger. So there is also, you know, there is also strength in knowing when we can't handle everything and we need to reach out to other people. That's another form of strength. With the Two of Wands, you also have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, it's a card that represents the almost like the innate worker of the tarot. This is a card that represents Virgo people very well. This is the craftsman who has done a lot of work, but he still has a lot of work to get done. This is someone who has the tools and the knowledge to get all of this work done, and he is very good with attention to detail, but nevertheless he still has a lot of work to do. So this is 2016 is not going to be a year where you're going to be totally relaxed. It's not like when you partner up with someone else, then you won't have to do all the work. I think you will have a lot of work to do, but you won't be overwhelmed. Okay, this is why you need to collaborate with other people. This is, that would be the word, collaboration, for 2016. Okay, again, I would say it's a year very much focused on work, and with the occasional love interest coming in to help you out and sort of make your days a little bit easier. Okay, so overall I think it's a pretty complete year because you have both fronts. So I hope this is helpful, Virgo. I want to thank everyone who watches and likes and comments my videos. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I wish you a fantastic 2016, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care.